Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I don't like doing the reading, pick a card readings in this format, especially because you don't get to see the cards. But my the holder of the camera, whatever that's called, the stand, it's just been misaligned, and I've been trying my best. I've just ruined the whole thing and I've just left it. So we're going to do the reading today. Why in such urgency? Because today is the solar eclipse. Today is the 29th of March 2025 as I'm recording and hopefully posting. So I wanted this reading to come out today, hence this format. I'll show you the cards, but you won't be able to see them constantly. We have 3 piles. The oracle cards as well as the tarot cards have been pre-shuffled, and we're going to just take a look at 4 questions. And these 4 questions are: what pattern is it that you're breaking during this time? Then we're going to see what can you create in its place. Then we're going to see what new cycles are going to begin, and last but not the least, what unexpected change are you going to see during this time. And then 2 advice cards. All right, so there are 3 piles, as I said. Pile number 1 is this lapis lazuli, beautiful lapis lazuli point. Pile number 2 is the amethyst point. It's looking more black than purple here. And pile number 3 is the green aventurine. All right, so I'm showing you 3 crystals: 1, 2 and 3. So choose your pile and we will begin. You can pause the video if you want to. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Those of you who've chosen the lapis lazuli, maybe it's got to do with your throat chakra, doesn't have to be. Let's see. So what pattern will you be breaking during this eclipse? And you get, wow, I like that, the devil. All right, so if you, anyway, we'll come to that. What are you going to create in its place? And you get the page of swords in reverse. Okay, what new cycle is beginning in your life? And you get the king of cups in reverse. And last but not the least, what unexpected change is coming into your life? And you get the knight of swords. Okay, for your advice, you get lizard spirit, dream the world into being. The number 38 or 11 could be significant. And you get super moon, emotions are running high. All right, pile number 1. What pattern are you breaking during this eclipse? And that's beautiful because you get the devil. You're breaking this. What is the devil? Devil talks about fear. Fear and the things that fear makes you do, addictions of any kind, from food to drugs to alcohol or whatever it is that you, substances, or even gaming, numbing, watching, reels, scrolling, just because you don't want to deal with things which are heavy. So this energy is going. And what does that mean? It means that finally you're going to show yourself some self-love during this time. Finally, you are going to be with this lapis lazuli here. And that's what I love, because I don't see your cards when I shuffle and I pick up the crystal randomly, but it just plays in so beautifully. I have a feeling, pile number 1, those of you who've chosen this channel, this channel, this pile, I feel that a lot of you take in a lot. You bottle up your emotions, you bottle up whatever you hear. If people say something nasty, you tend to take it in and keep quiet to maintain the peace. And then when you're hurt and you're sad, you numb yourself using, as I told you, whatever those means are to keep yourself addicted so that you don't have to deal with the pain. For a lot of you, you may have had a rough childhood, or maybe some particular situation would have been rough in your life, because of which you have adopted these patterns. All right, and this is about to change. You are about to show yourself some self-love. You're about to let your voice be heard. You're about to tell people what you feel, and you're going to say it without keeping everything inside, that this is not okay and I'm not okay with it. You're finally closing out this cycle of fear, of keeping everything inside, of being afraid of losing people in your from your life because you have voiced an opinion. This energy is about to change, all right, which is very liberating. What can you create in this place when you get the Page of Swords in reverse? This is such wonderful energy. In the past, if someone's hurt you or upset you, or even if you're fond of somebody, you could never muster up the courage to speak. Your throat chakra being blocked. Either you would feel you're not good enough, you would be rejected, so you never spoke, and you would spy people from a distance, especially the people you love. And if there's a romantic interest, someone you find whom you really, really are into, but you don't have the courage to say anything because you don't speak, you just keep quiet, you're the one who takes in everything. Or if there's someone who's upset you, you may just stalk them and get so angry and see whether they are affected like you are, and then you find that they are having a good time, and that adds to your numbing. So you are coming out of this cycle, and you are stopping excessive time on social media. You are actually taking your power back. You are actually going to sit and work on what is important to you. Actually take action than idly looking at what other people are doing. So what new cycle is opening for you? And you get the King of Cups in reverse. Now, King of Cups is beautiful energy. King of Cups is somebody who's in control of their emotions. But guess what? King of Cups also doesn't speak. They have a depth of emotion, but they also do not. They have the stoic demeanor, and though they feel so much on the inside, they seldom let it out. And you are coming out of this energy. So what new cycle are you opening? You are actually going to, you have been in this bottled up, keeping everything inside of your energy for a very long time. And so you do embody the King of Cups, as in that you do process your emotions, you're comfortable with your emotions, but now with this in reverse, you are actually going to speak. You are no longer keeping quiet. And why I feel like laughing is because the unexpected change that's happening in your life is that you found your voice, all right? And you start off like the King of Swords. And why I'm laughing is because I have been in this energy, all right? For a long time, I used to be the good girl who wouldn't say anything. And, in fact, some of my family members would say that I'm very stubborn. But I never felt I actually said any of the things that I felt because I felt it would be too much. So, courtesy, all my healing and everything, I started speaking. When I started speaking, and that's what I feel with you, for you, pile number one, when you start speaking, you are going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, a lot of people. And this is inevitable because you've got so much bottled up inside. When you start speaking, you're going to be, you might be bordering on rude, but this is important, and don't feel bad about it. You may actually be cutting out a lot of people from your life when you embody this energy, and that is okay. Because till now you've been taking everybody's nonsense just to keep the peace, and now when you speak, you don't know what is the limit. So you may rub a lot of people the wrong way. People would be shocked at who is this person? I mean, what's happened to them? Is there something wrong? Why are they like this? It is okay. You are finding your voice now. And for some time, you will be in the Knight energy before you become the King of Swords. Once you become the King, then you will understand that this much is okay. Beyond this is not too good. But you have also crossed the Queen of Swords. So you have that, your boundaries are in place. Now people don't mess with you because they've seen you as the Knight, and they know that you can cause a lot of damage with your tongue. So they think twice before talking nonsense with you. So you've come into that energy. You will be coming into that energy. Right now with the eclipse, you're going to be in this energy, wherein you're going to let people have it. Anyone crosses your boundary, you're going to let them have it, nice and proper. And people are, actually a lot of people might be leaving your life at this time because of this energy that you're in, but that is okay. For the once yourself, your own self is going to be really happy. Your inner child is going to feel supported, that you are standing up for yourself. And so be very, very kind to yourself during this time. When people walk away and you still feel bad, do not go back to those numbing. This solar eclipse is not going to let you go back into that numbing. You are actually liking this new person that you've become. Yes, sometimes you will feel lonely, but you will keep working on what is important to you, and you finally understood that you need to speak. Sometimes people don't even know, they just think you've said yes because you want to, not realizing you're saying yes because you feel that that's what everyone wants to hear. No more lying. You're going to be very authentic, and you're going to speak what you're feeling, which is beautiful. Emotions will be running high. Yes, they will. If you embody this energy, you're going to not only have your emotions to deal with, you will have to deal with a lot of other emotions. But guess what? With the King of Cups in reverse, you're okay with those emotions. You're able to process them, and you will still speak, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. And when this happens, that huge block in your life, huge block, which was because of this devil, the fear of not being able to be your authentic self, with this gone, you can finally, with the number 38, which adds to 11 to a 2, you can finally make your dreams happen. Because till now, you were in this place where you're firefighting. Survival is difficult. Now you're going to thrive. So you will first create your dream life, your dream world in your mind's eye, and then you will actually make it a reality. So this is beautiful energy. Huge changes coming for you, pile number 1, and wonderful changes. You are finally taking back the control of your life. And control means not controlling the final outcome, which is not a great thing, but you are taking charge of yourself. You are realizing you're no longer going to be an extra in your life. You are the main actor. You are the hero or the heroine. All right? And you are not going to take backstage anymore. So you're coming with this beautiful energy, and I love that for you. I'm wishing you all the very best. And if this resonated with you, do give me a like or a comment perhaps. And either way, do find that voice. And it doesn't matter if you embody the Knight of Swords. That is just a temporary period before you reach the Queen of Swords and then the King of Swords, and then life is cool. All right? So do not, under any circumstances, let go of this voice that you've got. This is beautiful. It needs to be heard, and you need to keep your boundaries in place. I am very happy for you and sending you so much love and light. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen the amethyst point. Here's this angle. Actually, when I'm in the process of turning it is when you can see the purple color. Otherwise, it's looking like brown. All right, this is your reading. So you may be very spiritual. You may be getting a lot of spiritual downloads during this time. Maybe when you're sleeping, maybe when you're meditating. If you're sleeping, a lot of dreams coming your way, a lot of images. Or you're just in tune, you just know. Okay, for some of you, you may even be clairvoyant. So let's see what's happening. What patterns are you breaking during this time? I like that. You get the moon in reverse. So if you've been doubting, okay, we'll come to that. Let me take out all your cards. What can you create in its place? Oh, 7 of Swords. What new cycle is opening for you? And you get the 10 of Cups in reverse. And last but not the least, what unexpected change is happening in your life? And you get the 5 of Wands. Don't click off. Let's just see how this plays out, all right? For your advice, you get Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Absolutely. And you are the spiritual pile, all right? So it shouldn't be so difficult for you. And then you are the only pile which gets 2 cards here. One says, Waxing Crescent Moon, have faith in your dreams. And the other one says, balance spirituality and practicality. All right. So let us begin pile number 2. What pattern are you breaking during the solar eclipse? And you get the moon in reverse. And with this amethyst here, you are very spiritual. You are guided by the universe, but you do not trust yourself. And that is going to change. You are going to be able to rely completely on your intuition, you're going to get such clear downloads that you are no longer going to, be in this energy of I'm not good enough, or of this energy that I don't know what to do, or second guessing yourself, saying something and then backtracking. That's no longer going to be your reality, because you are going to see clearly with your mind's eye. This is the pattern you're breaking. Your mistrust of yourself is what is about to change. All right, so what are you creating in its place? And you get the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords usually people take as the self-sabotage card or the deception card, but in your case you're strategizing. All right, so if in the past you knew what to do, because you would not believe yourself, you would question yourself, you are no longer going to question yourself. Instead, you're making a strategy moving forward, whatever you want, because you are getting clear downloads. All right, so what new cycle is coming into your life? You get the Ten of Cups in reverse. So if in the past you were totally reliant on your family, on the people around you, and the people you love to show you the way forward, no more. Your family is very much in place. They all have an opinion, but you are following your inner guidance. All right, this is beautiful energy, new cycle. Imagine all your life you couldn't make a decision, even though you knew this is good for you. Because of your mistrust in yourself and in your inner guidance, you would look to family. Maybe you've been mollycoddled a lot as a kid, or maybe you were told that what you thought was wrong, and you've internalized it. Now you are taking your power back. You're very, very powerful at this time, and one unexpected change is happening. Five of Wands. So what would you expect? All your life you've listened to your family, and you've looked up to your family for guidance, and now suddenly you say, no, I'm going to take the reins of my life, and I'm going to decide whatever is good for me. So this is inevitable. You'll have all those people who you were guiding you. Suddenly you don't want their guidance anymore, so they'll take it with a pinch of salt. So you can expect that to happen. All right, you may not be comfortable with it, but that's okay. Don't give up this beautiful, beautiful freedom that you've got, because the universe themselves are showing you the way forward, because you are too powerful. You're too powerful, pile number 2, to be guided by other people. You may even lead people out of a lot of darkness in the future. But first you have to lead yourself, and this is what you're going to learn during this solar eclipse, and this is so powerful. And that is why you're being told, trust in divine detours. The number 16 or 7 could be important, and 7 is a spiritual number. 7 is the number of the Chariot. So you are going to move forward, and Spirit is going to be your guide. And if you've been thinking of something which you're going to be strategizing about, what you want to do, what your path ahead is, have faith in your dreams. Maybe your family has, or the people around you whom you take advice from, they have talked you out of this in the past, but you are getting these divine, downloads, that this is meant for you, and now you're following that. Have faith in your dreams, strategize, and move forward, and always balance your spirituality and practicality, because whatever you get through your spiritual downloads, you have to ground that energy. So when in doubt, go sit in nature, ground your energies, walk barefoot on the ground, remain grounded, not just in your head, because all that you learn or the downloads you get from Spirit, you're supposed to ground that energy so you can actually use it in your life, and you can lead people forward. Very, very powerful energy. Pile number 2, I love this for you. And this is something that you cannot, just let it go by. Time has come. This solar eclipse, you're going to find your power. And that power is not anything simple. It's mystical. It's beautiful. It is very, very powerful. And you need to do that. Self-reliance is what's going to happen. And the universe is getting you to do it. Beautiful energies. I love this for you. Sending you so much love and light. If this resonated, do give me a like, do comment upon it. If you've already started getting downloads, and it's wonderful, because if I get a confirmation from you, it also gives me a lot of happiness in what I'm doing. All right, so if called to do that, but either ways, listen to your inner guidance. It's never going to lead you astray, and it's going to take you to phenomenal levels of success, and maybe even help you lead other people forward. Sending you so much love and light. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen the green aventurine, this is your reading. So you are all heart, or if your heart has been closed off because of whatever has happened in the past, you are going to open that heart out now, which is beautiful energy. Like that for you. So what patterns are you breaking at this time? And you get the 2 of Pentacles. What can you create in its place? And you get the 6 of Cups in reverse. What new cycle is opening for you? And you get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And last but not the least, what unexpected change is happening in your life? And you get the 3 of Swords. Don't click off. Don't click off. Let's see what's coming for you. And for your advice cards, you get Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. And you get, wow, I love this for you, Full Moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Well, pile number 3. You are very soft-hearted people. As I said, you've got a beautiful heart. And this heart, because of the way it is, with its immense capacity to love, with it being so kind-hearted, so wonderful, you tend to also attract a lot of people who need that kind of a heart, who may not be able to give this in return. All right? And this has made you very indecisive in your life before you do anything, because you've been through a lot of hurt. Pain cycle is very strong. And so this is what you're going to finally let go during this solar eclipse. The 2 of Pentacles. This is what you're breaking. Indecisiveness. You know, maybe you take on too much. If someone asks you to do something, 10 people ask you to do something, you say yes to everybody, and then you're struggling the whole day to get everything done. You are going to learn the art of prioritizing. You are learning to decide, to know what is of importance, what you can do, what you cannot do. This clarity is coming into your life. And this is all going to happen because you are going to use this beautiful heart with all its magical love in it, and you're going to pour it on yourself. This is very important for you during this time, and you're learning that, all right? Now, what can you create in its place? And you get the 6 of Cups. And what I get with the 6 of Cups is that you have been so kind, giving a lot of your love to everybody around you, from people in the past to people right now, to everyone. You just seem to just pour out your love. The only person who gets left out is yourself. And now, during this time, this is the change that you're making. It's almost, I'm interpreting this card as the Ace of Cups in reverse. You are now learning how to take away the love you've given from everyone, and first and foremost, bathing yourself in that love. All right? Bathing yourself and giving yourself that best friend, that love of your life, energy to yourself. You are going to be that for yourself. Before you wait for anyone else to do it, it is you. You are going to love yourself like you have never loved yourself before, because you were busy loving and taking care of everybody else. And what happens in relationships is when you pour everything out to the next person, they give you their love, and that's how it works. But actually, you're supposed to be self-sufficient in your love on your own, and then whatever's extra, you pour it on to other people. But that's not being who you are, and you're learning that during the solar eclipse, that you are going to be your biggest cheerleader. And thereafter, it's not that you're going to be closed out to other people, but you begin with you, and this is going to be a game changer for you. So what new cycle is opening for you? You get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that till now, you know, it used to be that whatever people gave you, you accepted. However they did things for you, you accepted, because you were the soft-hearted person, and you never said anything or did anything which was just for yourself. It was always for everyone. So whatever they gave you, it came. Things are changing now. You are not waiting for others to come and give you something. It is not about, if it's fated, it comes to me. No. You give yourself that love. And if there is something that you desire, You go for it. And with this beautiful energy here, the number 3 could be significant. Set healthy boundaries. Now you are going to tell yourself that this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and you're going to be able to do that because you started loving yourself now, and you are able to show people who you really are and not who you thought they wanted you to be. So with each person, you become different so that that person is happy. In the bargain, you're taking up more than you can chew, trying to appease everybody else, and somewhere down the line, the universe is not okay with it. Your inner child is not okay with it. And chances are even you are not okay with it, but you just don't know what to do. You feel that you'll be letting people down if you give yourself priority. This is going to change during the solar eclipse. And so now your wheel is not going to turn because of other people. You are going to make that decision to show people your real self, and you are going to make that wheel turn. All right, so so it won't be easy for you, pile number 3. It never is, because we are so used to giving the whole world priority. To bring ourselves and give ourselves that priority is not easy. It never has been. But you're going to learn to do it. And what unexpected change is going to happen, because you are very naive with the 3 of swords here. Pile number 3. I'm giving you a big hug. The thing is that when you are finally going to show the world the real you, there will be a lot of people whom you have given so much of your energy to, who don't like this version of you, because they liked it when you were trying to be who they wanted you to be. Now that they're seeing your authentic self, it doesn't make them comfortable. And so there will be people who leave your life. There may be people who say harsh words and break your heart because you've put in so much energy to them. You've given them so much of love that hearing this from them will really break your heart. But you got to stay strong, pile number 3, because this solar eclipse, the universe is telling you that it doesn't matter what they say. Don't give it any weight whatsoever. You are beautiful. You have the kindest, most beautiful heart, and you deserve the best life, and you deserve to live authentically. There's no other way to live. You have to be you, and people have to accept you for who you are, the way you are, because that itself is so beautiful, so precious, and have no regret whatsoever. You've got this beautiful, beautiful heart, which very few people actually can keep as soft. So even if you're keeping your boundaries in place, you're being told to do that, you haven't done it yet. When you come to this reading, I don't think you have done it, but you need to. All right? And the universe will be with you every step of the way. But starting, you've got to be with yourself. And it's very, very important. So if you're listening to this, if you've come to the end of the reading with me, make sure that you made this commitment to yourself forever, that you are going to be your best friend. Because the way you love yourself and the way you treat yourself is how you teach others to treat you and to love you. And that's very important, because you're a precious, precious soul. So with that, we come to the end of your reading, pile number 3. And don't get upset about it. It's going to be beautiful, believe me. The universe has realized that this has to be done now, because you need better. You deserve better, a lot better. So that is all I have for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.